When you work just because you have to finish a task, just for the sake of it, just to make the money, to make the living, but not for the love of it. When you feel missingness internally, the sense of loneliness when you work, it is quite certain that you don't know what's the purpose of your life, what you're meant to work for. In fact, if I were to speak of myself, I haven't quite given the importance to even seeking the purpose of my life. Because I felt that money solves everything, and when you have money, you can do anything, and you feel satisfied and you feel happy. That were my beliefs. Yes, money does solve our problems to get a good living, to have a nice car, to have good health care, but if you were to have satisfaction and real happiness in life, then knowing your purpose becomes super important in your life. Having a purpose gives meaning to your life. It helps you drive towards your goal even when you're going through adverse times in your life. It helps you stick through, for you want to bring a change through your contribution. Purpose acts as a guiding light towards the direction you're moving in life. And hence, in this video, my dear friend, I am going to help you with how you can find the purpose of your life. That will help you stay motivated and contented and let you feel happier in whatever you are doing. But before I share with you how you can find your purpose, let me share with you a few stories that will show you how purpose not only changes one's own life, but impacts so many lives positively around you. Imran Khan, one of the cricketing legends who was even the captain of the Pakistan cricket team that won the Cricket World Cup of 1992, lost his mother, Shaukat Khanum, due to cancer 7 years prior to the World Cup win of 1992. He couldn't help provide the treatment to his mother in Pakistan because there were no comprehensive cancer care hospitals in the country. And seeing the plight of so many poor people who cannot afford the treatment and the distress they were going through when he visited her mother in cancer wards, it inspired Imran Khan to provide free treatment to the poor people who suffer through cancer. He wanted to build a comprehensive cancer care charitable institution in the country as there was a dearth of medical facilities in the country. He faced remarks from experts like every cancer patient has to die, so why you are wasting money to construct a hospital for them? He faced criticism from many doctors saying it is impossible to provide free cancer treatment. Many said his idea would fail and he would lose the reputation that he has built through playing cricket. But it was his purpose, his vision to help poor fellows in Pakistan that kept him moving. Even though he faced difficulties in raising funds when he began raising funds initially from 1988. It was so difficult collecting the funds and raising the required money that he even asked his team fellows to donate the entire money after winning the World Cup. He donated half of his entire fortune to the hospital. Even the generosity of the Pakistani people was truly inspiring. It took him 6 years of dire hard work and efforts until in 1994, he made Shaukat Khanum Memorial Cancer Hospital, which was fully capable of providing diagnostic and therapeutic treatment for free to poor people in Pakistan. Everybody from ordinary people to rich people donated cash, jewelry and other valuables to help turn his dreams into reality. He didn't stop even after that. In fact, he even launched his second cancer care hospital in 2015. His purpose to provide social justice and equality for his citizens manifested in bringing help to his citizens through these hospitals. He in fact feels very proud and satisfied that he spearheaded this mission. Through his purpose to serve people, he also became the Prime Minister of the country in latter years. That is what purpose does. If I were to tell you the story of how Lord Buddha found his purpose, you'll be absolutely amazed. So on the birth of Lord Buddha, an astrologer told his parents that he will either be a great king or a great saint. Fearing the statement from the astrologer, Buddha's parents decided that they will never expose him to the outside world and will always keep him inside the kingdom that was full of luxurious facilities one could ever think of. In fact, his father, who was a king, ordered that Siddhartha, later who became Buddha, should not step out of his kingdom so that he does not see any plight and suffering of the people, so he doesn't even get an idea of becoming a saint. However, one day he decided to go out imposturing himself, and when he was on his way, he saw poor people begging for food. He saw people who were on roads suffering major health issues. He saw people fighting with each other. He saw poverty, and seeing all those suffering of others, it impacted him emotionally, and he wanted to do something to alleviate this. He had these questions: why am I living in such a privileged setting when others around me are suffering like hell? He wanted to explore the answers. One night, without telling to anyone, he left his kingdom. He explored the meaning of life, to explore these answers, to explore the real treasures, to explore the real knowledge that can help heal the suffering that we all go through. As a result of that quest, he founded a religion, Buddhism, which is based on his teaching that says suffering is inherent in life and that one can be liberated from the suffering by cultivating wisdom, virtue, and concentration. Buddhism now has 400 million followers around the world. It has changed many lives and inspired people on how to live happily. You see, both the above story imply great things happen not only with you but everyone around you when you find your purpose in life. Purpose gives meaning to life. Now you can see the importance of having a purpose. How to find your purpose is still a question left unanswered. Let me share with you a few steps as to how you can find your purpose in life. The very first thing when you're looking to find your purpose is to look at areas that you are emotionally invested in and areas where you have experienced a certain level of pain, where you feel that if you can contribute, it will bring a certain level of difference and add meaning to your life. For example, I have experienced quite a lot of financial difficulties initially in my life, to the extent that one day it was even tough for me to manage for a little entrance fee that I needed to fill in for my MBA entrance examination. That moment let me realize how it feels when one goes through those times, how it breaks you emotionally, and that is still a big reason for me where I feel I need to help people and students who are going through these times, either emotionally or financially. The purpose why Unilever organization started in 1883 was not to manufacture soaps and make profits, but it was to popularize cleanliness and bring it within reach of ordinary people, where earlier people used to suffer a lot of health issues and went to hospitals just because of bad hygiene. So the very first thing that is important is that you should connect to an area you are emotionally invested in, where you may also have gone through such pain and where you feel that you'll be able to do something meaningful. That is the very first thing that you need to know, that you need to find when building your purpose. The second step here is to see that whether the work or the activity that you are doing is engaging you, whether you feel connected with your heart from that activity that you do, or is it just that you are doing an activity for the sake of doing it. If you find engagement in that activity, if you feel satisfied doing that work, if your heart feels full doing a particular activity, that is an absolute hint that you are connected to your purpose in life. For example, when I write these scripts, when I plan to shoot for a new personal development class or YouTube videos, or when I help my clients through face reading, I feel very satisfied and contented during that process. Just a hint here, an activity where you feel that time flies for you is the one where you bridge the second step to find your purpose. The third step is whether you have the skills and the abilities to execute your purpose. For example, Arvind's Eye Care Center, which has the purpose to eliminate needless blindness, also has skilled and able doctors that executes and help in its mission. For example, for me to make personal development videos, I got to have skills in writing a script, making a video, editing a video, and publishing a video. Think whether the areas that you want to contribute, do you have the required skills and ability to execute them or not. Invest in developing the apt skills that are needed to serve your purpose, because that is really important for the contribution that you want to make. And when you define those three steps that are to find an area that you are emotionally invested in and where you draw meaning, The second is where you feel engaged, and the third is whether you have the apt skills to contribute to what gives you meaning, will help you find the purpose of your life. Just remember one thing, that there is an element of selfless contribution. There is an element of giving in whatever activity you choose for yourself, even when you are connected to your purpose in life. It may take time to really define your purpose, but if you introspect and find it through the above steps, you will be able to get yours. Let me share my purpose here so that it may help you define your purpose also. So my purpose is to empower everyone to realize their true potential, to harness their best inner self during times of adversities or personal pains that they are going through. And my ways of executing that purpose are fulfilled when I make personal development classes and do face reading for my clients along with the videos. So define your purpose based on the above 3 steps that we have discussed, and you will definitely be able to be in more tune with yourself and with your life. Let me know in the comment section if you face any issues finding or defining your purpose. I'll be glad to respond to as many as I can. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends whom you feel it will help. If you want us to meet again and again, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so that you remain updated with my upcoming videos. For now, I'll say you goodbye and I wish you a very purposeful and lovely day. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video.